Hello and welcome to the New York Talk post-match reaction, and it's safe to say, lads, I think this is the first time we're going to cry live on camera. Second defeat of the season, first one at home. It's not too bad when you word it that way, but I'll come to Ben first for his thoughts on the referee.
The referee was awful. One of the worst refereeing performances I've ever seen. Awful. No confidence in his own ability. Not sure he even knows what the rules are. It was awful. Performance-wise, I thought the effort was good, but just wasn't good enough. That's what happens when you don't have a manager.
Yeah, the effort was definitely there, and at times we did look like we had the bit between our teeth, and at times we really got stuck in with Wigan. But yeah, again, we come back to the referee. He sort of stopped us putting in enough effort where it counted.
Yeah, it was a bit of a joke. The Brook Norton Cuffy could have had about 7 fouls from James McLean. James McLean didn't even try to be clever about what he was doing. He just tried to foul him and the referee didn't give it. The few of the bookings, I don't know. It's difficult to know what to say when the referee performs like that. He's clearly not doing it on purpose, or I assume he's not doing it on purpose. Yeah. But that's not good enough. We can't accept that as a standard of refereeing going forward. And we get stick on the podcast for slating referees this much, but when they perform like that, it's just not on. The amount of time waste that they were allowed to do, they're going to do it. If you're going to let teams time waste at 1-0, they're going to do it. It didn't help us cause. That's obviously very easy to say. But yeah, hopefully that's the worst referee we get this season. Who knows?
Yeah, we were just saying before going live, it made Trevor Kettle look like a professional, which is saying something. But yeah, there were a few incidents to highlight, really. The main one for me is when Chio was fouled on the edge of the box, but he didn't give it for the foul on Chio, he gave it for handball. Yeah. So I honestly don't know. And when you've got Ollie Rathman jumping up and down, screaming at the referee about time wasting, something's not happening right, is it? I mean, we talk of time wasting, it were an absolute joke, wasn't it, man?
It was embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. Their first goal, it probably took them 10 minutes to walk back, but he just did nothing about it, and then almost had the audacity to call on Victor for time wasting his goal kick. It's just awful. It's just awful. There's no words for it except awful. It's just dross. But it's referees. What can you do?
Yeah, exactly. And with time wasting, it irritates me so much that I can't even speak properly. Matt just fill us in.
Yeah, I mean, I really feel for the players today. Not necessarily for the referee, because I think the players give us everything they've got. 99%. I've got a few issues with a couple of players, but I'm going to let it slide today. I feel like, and this is going to get pelters from some people, I think the players have been let down. And we love Warney, we love what he did, but I feel like they've just been left to the wolves. They've not been getting any help from any senior staff at all. He signed these players, he's told them how much he loves the players, he loves the club, and I've no doubt all that is absolutely true. But what are those guys meant to do? What are those players meant to do? There's no experience in that squad from a coaching point of view. What would have stopped Matt Hamshaw sticking around for a game and then going to Derby once he's got, or Richie Barker or something? I just feel like the players have been like, the players can speak for themselves obviously, and I'm sure they won't say that in public, but you could see they look lost out there, and there's only so much Wood can do, there's only so much Peltier can do, because they haven't got that experience. They needed help today, and I feel so sorry for the players. They give everything, and that's all I'm going to judge them on today. I feel sort of angry and upset that this is what we've been left with to deal with. Having had all those amazing 6 years, this is what we've been dealt with afterwards, and I sort of feel really upset and angry about it, but I suppose we've got to move on. That tells me today we need an appointment. We need an appointment for the Millwall game so we can have somebody to guide them. Because the players are there, the players are good enough, the effort's always there, but they need help, and they didn't have that today, and we need to see that going forward, and quickly.
Yeah, I think with Woody and Peltier taking training, yeah, it's very good. Woody proper organised them to begin with, but he almost looked flat because he knew he had to organise them, which then took his mind off his own game. And you can tell that sort of transferred onto the players, because at times we were flat, but at times we played really good football, especially Norton Cuffy on the right-hand side. I think bar Ollie Rathman, he's man at match for sure. No qualms with Wigan's second goal. You know, it was from a set piece. They've got the red on it. Fair enough. A lot of the lads were kicking off with me thinking Tilt had scored, but it will what more. So I'm a little bit relieved about that. First goal, I thought there were a bit of an offside in that, to be honest. We'll have to watch that one back. On the vlog, we'll watch it back. Anyway, let's go home and cry into a beer, lads. Thank you very much for watching, everybody, and we'll be back for the Millwall game. See ya.